Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today we're back at FWR. I want to hit that trail. So this might be this would be a part 2. So if you want to see part 1, find it in the videos. But yeah, the plan is to go back to the trail that we didn't go because it was pouring rain. And I think it leads to another pond or lake perhaps, and I'm very curious about it. Actually, I was thinking about it while I was sleeping last night, so that tells you gotta go back, especially when it's pretty close to home too. So yeah, probably gonna be a short video because I'm not sure what we're gonna find. I don't really want to show you all the same stuff that we already passed, but take a couple different routes to get there today, so we might find something interesting. Let's see. It's pretty breezy out here, but it could be snowing and it could be raining, but it's not. So there's always a positive. Got to keep looking for those. You guys remember this bridge? If you watched part 1, I mentioned quite a bit about this bridge. So if you're interested, it's down below. But getting close back to the trail. Last time we were here, it was very rainy, and we found out that my shoes and jacket are actually water resistant. Huge bonus while you're hiking. Unexpected bonus because I had no idea when I bought them. I wasn't planning on doing a YouTube channel, but yeah, so we're just heading back to that trail way in the back. And we'll bring you guys along. So you see this lake here, it's more of, I would say it's a lake more of than a pond, because ponds are pretty small. But I'm going to bring you to what I believe is another one, because we searched this one pretty extensively for any potential treasures or lost phones. We haven't been in the lake yet, but all around the perimeter last time we walked. I'm thinking maybe one day maybe we'll come back and see what we can find in the lake. Yeah, we're gonna go up to this place that I was for some reason dreaming about. Oh no, I forgot a trail in a trail system. I'm seeming to have that problem now where I'm going hiking, I'm going in that area, and now I want to hit every single one of the trails in that section. I'm sure sooner or later that's gonna bite me in the tush. Maybe I'll end up on a Bruce trail with 100 different trails. But if they're close by, why not, right? Not only that it makes good YouTube content and affordable, since I don't have to spend $50 in gas, yeah, it makes it a little more interesting and exciting for you guys to see all these local places. Alright, so we're on this trail that's adjacent to a massive cornfield, and I'm curious where it leads. We Google mapped it a little bit. It shows some kind of river system or a pond, and I'm not sure how far it is, but my fingers are literally still about to fall off, so I need to stop filming for a bit and let them warm up, because that's all we need is frostbite. I don't know why it's so cold. It's only like -3, but it feels like -20. Wow guys, we're here. We made it. That is very pretty big lake. Wow. Just like hearing the waves come and hitting the shoreline. So peaceful. Yeah, it feels like a great day. And it's warming up, so that's always a huge bonus. Alright, so we're gonna see where this trail leads. So far we know it goes to another lake, but we could Google which lake, but what kind of adventure would it be if you Googled everything, right? The point of the adventure is to be adventurous and find new places that even Google can't tell you about, right? I don't know if we're going to top any of the recent finds we found, but we're going to try. And finding that biking tree was cool, and all the other things. If you guys are curious about that, there'll be a link below to those videos. But yeah, wow, just hearing, you hear those waves hitting the shoreline. To me, that's so peaceful. To buy a house or something like that, you would hear that every morning. It sounds amazing to me. But yeah, so far this is a really nice trail. No trash really, which is awesome. A lot of the more popular trails get a lot more trash, and for some reason a lot less people picking it up, or they can't keep up with it. I don't know. But it's nice to see that all of the recent trails we've been on, there hasn't been much trash at all. I'm happy about that. But yeah, we're just gonna keep hiking this trail, and show you guys periodically what I'm seeing. Like now. Like, to me, walking a little distance, probably about kilometer and a half, to see a completely different pond and a completely different section with different nature, different everything. To me, that's what this whole YouTube channel is about. Not only going here, but I'm sharing along with you guys the experience, and who knows, maybe one day I'll be a trail guide and be able to guide people. And yeah, I think that'd be interesting. But for now, we're gonna try the YouTube route. And wow, there's even a shore here. Oh, this is awesome. Definitely unexpected. Oh, can you tell me what kind of paw prints these are? Probably dogs. Or gooses, or I don't see any what look to be raccoon ones, but oh, beautiful place. And that looks like a very beautiful house over there too. Wow. Yeah, this is cool. I've been in this area for about 8 years and never been on this trail either. So that just tells you that if I can do it and make a YouTube channel that inspires me to go out and find new places, you guys can use that same inspiration to do the exact same thing what I'm doing. And long term, when you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is a lot, then you can monetize your channel and hopefully start making some revenue. And these are the dream jobs, right? These are the jobs that you can be your own boss and you can do your own hours, you can make your own content. These are the jobs that very few of us actually get paid for. So I appreciate anybody that subscribes, and I definitely appreciate anybody that likes, and I also definitely appreciate anybody that wants to look at that Patreon page I made. I would appreciate the support for sure. Try to make it affordable for everybody. So even if you want to give a couple bucks goes a long ways when you're going on these trails and hiking, especially when you're stingy and frugal like me. Look at that big tree that fell down. But to me, this is so cool. I could do this every single day, rain or shine. Try not to do it in the snow because, well, snow is very cold and icy and can hurt yourself. But long term, definitely would love to do this all over the place. Recently, however, it seems like I'm running out of places nearby, but that's okay. we can expand the search, find new places, and find interesting different content. And I think long term you're gonna see that we started out in the okay average Joe places, and now we're hitting the Goliath, the awesome places, the places where there isn't many people at all traveling. And if so, they look at it as, oh, it's just like a tourist trap. But we're looking at it as, this is going to be an adventure that now you guys can watch on YouTube. And if you like it, you can go too, that you perhaps never even knew about. So that's what we're going to try to do. Hit every kind of trail we can find. And oh, this is interesting. Somebody put a carving there. I think it's DW. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's still kind of pretty cold, but it could be a lot worse, right? It could be snowing. There we go. I turned it back so you guys can see my lovely mug. And yeah, so there's another shoreline here. Gonna explore. Man, just so excited for the nice weather. Hope to be able to be doing this in 5-6 months and see where we started out. Started out with 0 subscribers. Now we're up to 37. So we're definitely getting somewhere. And again, I appreciate anybody that subscribes and follows along this channel, because we're gonna do a lot of interesting things. I can't wait for the underwater content. I hope it's gonna be a nice summer, that we can do lots of it and see what we can find. But for now, we're gonna keep doing all the hikes. I mean, we can also do the content where we go hiking and swimming and scuba diving, looking for those little treasures that everybody loves to see on YouTube. Oh, it's a very nice area, very nice place. I'm very fortunate to be able to do it right now, and we're gonna keep going. And I'm very curious where this trail leads. Well, we found ourselves a makeshift tree stump bench. These are the kind of benches that I need to sit on more often, so we get a nice break. So we don't want to burn ourselves out, because we are doing this almost 5, 6, 7 times a week, different trails all over the place. So we want to start strong, but we want to be able to have enough stamina to keep going and push on and see what else we can, or wherever else places we can go. I think this is interesting. Pond number 2 that, I should say pond number 3 that has a lot of logs in it. I think it's a very loggy pond. I don't know. It's interesting. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see this? Look at that big nest up there. I don't know if that's wow, I'm thinking that it's not a wasp nest. Maybe just a little bird's nest. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm teaching myself with this vlogging all the time and going all these places, because it's convincing me, it's motivating me to go out to more places to make more content for you guys. And I definitely love hiking, but ever since I started YouTube, I've been almost addicted to it, where I'm going all the places. So that's why it's important to take your time, take a break, and don't burn yourself out. And also, don't go and do something like this if you're not going to enjoy the nature. Don't just do it for the content, because that's not going to help you, and it's not going to help the channel. But kind of look at this. Oh, it's so freezing on my paw. But look at this. It's like a completely dried up lake. Wow, this would be very cool to bring a metal detector potentially, or a body bag for all the bodies hidden in here. I don't know why I always think like that. I think it's all criminal minds stuck in my head forever. But we're trying to balance here, And yeah, this is cool. It's not too muddy right now, which is nice, but we don't have a metal detector, and we also don't want a metal detector, right? Because once you start metal detecting and you find your first bottle cap, you're absolutely hooked. And then it's going to be a bottle cap channel. And I'm not looking to stay in one spot for 100 years to try and find everything, because that's the way I would be. But yeah, keep going. I'm very curious where this leads, because Google Maps doesn't show this at all. So if you guys want to know where this actual trail is in FWR area, let me know in the comments below, because this is totally off course. It's pretty sweet. Can't wait for all the bushes and stuff to grow, and then you can see some really cool nature. Whew. Brr. So you know what's weird, or at least weird to me, is that it's pretty standard to find a lot of trespassing signs. But this trail, as an example, I hiked a good 4 or 5 kilometers, and there was no trespassing sign at the start or at the end. But when I got to the very end of the trail, I noticed that there was a trespassing sign pointed in the opposite direction, where you would miss it at the end of the trail. But to me, at least, it seems weird that if you took the time and you took the investment of setting up the sign, getting it all printed and telling people not to come, why would you only put it on one side of the trail and not on the other side? Like, I understand if it says no trespassing, or if there's different hard to find species growing here or living here, that makes sense. But why only put no trespassing on the end of a trail, but not on the other at the start of the trail, where it's a lot more common for people to go hiking? Because at that end of the trail, I've drove past that probably 1,000 times, and I've never seen that trail. That's how well hidden the trail is. So I would imagine that if I can't see it and I drove past there 1,000 times, there's not too many people that would really find it. So to me, it makes sense if you're gonna put no trespassing sign, put it at the common spot where people are always walking. That's just my 2 cents of information. But yeah, right now we're heading back, and we're just taking in all the nice views, and putting up some Instagram. Anyways, that's my little rant of the day. Put no trespassing sign, but on both ends of the trail, not just the uncommon end. But it's strange, because I remember seeing a few trespassing signs where there's punitive damages, not only legal trouble, I guess, if you're actually caught, but there's ones where you pay up to $10,000, which is crazy, mind-boggling. I understand a lot of people trespass anyway, but how are you going to get caught, I guess? If you're out in the woods by yourself, is somebody going to be waiting for you at the end of the trail, or are there trail cams that people use as evidence against you? I don't know. It's interesting. But I really like this place, and I can't wait to find more places like this and bring you guys along. It's warming up. It's not really that cold anymore. Huge plus when you're hiking as far as I am. Whoa, isn't that pretty? Cute little birds right next to you. Wow. Not afraid at all. That's awesome. Bubbles will love that. Clickbait. So yeah, we thought it was going to warm up a little bit, and as you can see, there's a little bit of snow coming down now, just when we thought it was the end of the snow season. Oh, Mother Nature. Sometimes you can be evil, but just don't snow so much that we don't want to go outside again. But so instead of heading back to the car, knowing me, it's going to be a very long time until I come back to this trail, since we've now completed this whole trail system. I wanted to take another circle, another loop-de-loop around the whole trail, and see, maybe we missed another trail or something. And we did about 5,000 steps, which is quite a bit for a trail like this. But probably be another 4,000 or 5,000 to go around a nice lake and then get back to the car. Ooh, these are pretty steps. Whoa. I can't believe in the 2 weeks of being full-time content creator, I got about 30 minutes left of film. I have a 60 gig phone. So I produced 60 gigs worth of content in 2 weeks. Wow. To me that seems like a lot. That is 15 or 16 videos. So yeah, it is quite a bit. Right now at this point, I think we got 3 videos up of it. It doesn't, like, as we go, we gotta get better at the editing style too for bubbles. Should make it almost like we can post just the raw content, because there's not a lot of things that you gotta bleep out or anything. And yeah, so make it a smooth transition from uploading. The uploading is what takes the most time, so I apologize if you guys don't get it. New content every day. We're trying to, but right now it's still a learning phase on a couple of my videos behind, where I was very nervous with the camera, and when you're nervous with the camera, everything sometimes gets all jargoned and thrown into one thing. But I think I feel quite a bit more experienced now, so we might be redoing a few videos that I haven't posted yet about my YouTube goals for 2021 and the financial process that I'm seeing as a new content creator, or financial opportunity. So anyways, we'll just keep on going, and you can't get 1 million subs in 2 weeks, right? So start from scratch, trying to learn the YouTube algorithm, and we're trying to learn what else we can learn from it. Not only just keywords, but like hashtags and audience engagement. And it seems like the more engagement you get and more watch hours that you get as you build up, the more YouTube is going to promote your videos to others. Yeah, which is really good. My goal, one of the goals, is to try to get above most of the Ontario content creators and see where we can go from there. I'm sure, pretty confident that most of them aren't doing this full time, so you might get the sporadic videos where it's once every few weeks or maybe even once a month. But right now my goal for 2021 is try to get 260 videos out, and that is 5 videos a week, which is a lot. Right now, like I said, I have about 16 on backup for Bubbles to edit, so Bubbles is going to be very busy, and I'm hoping sooner or later you guys are going to see Bubbles in some of these videos too. That'd be nice, rather than a young man with a scrawny beard, right? But yeah, we're just going to keep hiking this trail and see where else we can go, hoping we can find maybe one more trail for the day. That, I think, would satisfy my trail bug addiction. Alright, continuing this trail. I'm trying not to, well, when we do some indoor content, you'll see my wonderful schmug mugshot all the time. But Trying to change it up a little bit so you see me, and then you see the nature, and then you see me, and then you see nature. If you guys have other suggestions on how we could do that, greatly appreciate if you leave a comment below. And even if you don't like the video, that's okay. It's not meant for everybody. But all the nature lovers, I think we're gonna really grow this channel. Oh, the hardest part right now is holding this heavy phone with that same arm. Gotta practice my other arm. And I actually am ambidextrous, but not with everything, especially holding a camera. It's funny, when I was walking down this trail, I heard something jumping in the water. And I'm curious what it is. Maybe a beaver or something? But I'm not sure. Didn't think that beavers stay in pond water in the wintertime. Well, I don't see anything, so I guess we'll move on. Yeah, it looks like it's all frozen too, right? So what would I jumped in? Been a very brisk, cold jump. But yeah, I also want to let you guys know that it was a good choice on my behalf, I believe. I'm trying to do a lot of this content in the springish time, like now, March, April, and then May, June, July, August, September, October. Hopefully a lot of that will be underwater content and in warmer places. I don't really want to do a lot of these bush trails in 25-30 degree Celsius temperature, because for us in Canada it's pretty dang hot, and every year it seems to be getting a little bit hotter. So with all the foliage and everything, yeah, it just makes it treacherous hikes. So yeah, that's my plan anyway. Plans change, of course. Oh wow, that would have been 2 days in a row falling on my videos and you guys getting it on record. But yeah, it's a nice area, you can see. If anybody can spot a Bigfoot, let me know in the comments. But I am not so thinking that there is a Bigfoot anymore. Well, of course, like, if there really was, why is it taking like so many years to find one? And worst case scenario, it's probably not even taller than me. So what's the big deal? Right? But either way, hearing those lovely birds over there, enjoying some water, or just singing along, or eating some bird feed. But yeah, I think we're getting somewhat close back to the car. And a lot of these videos are going to be quite a bit longer than anticipated. Sorry, Bubbles, again. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Well, how am I supposed to get back to my car? Well, this is going to be an interesting adventure. I think this is going to alone be a video. Danger, unsafe conditions. But need to go that route to get quick to my car. I think we're going to try it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. This is a remnants of bridge or walk path and we didn't get hurt. We almost fell in the mud, but we didn't get hurt, and we didn't get any nails in our shoes. Two very important things. That's awesome. Look at how much of that stuff there is. But yeah, that was, I'm glad, again, it wasn't 25, 30 degrees Celsius out here, because that would be swamp water. And right now it's mostly all frozen. Huge bonus for me. That just saved me at least 2-3 kilometers. Yeah. So, again, showed me there was danger. Didn't get any nails, which was very good, and didn't fall in the mud. It was well worth it to me. So, I think this is going to wrap up our hike for today, guys. Yeah, wrap up everything. Yeah, sorry, a lot of these videos are going to be pretty long, but I think it'd be worthwhile, especially if I'm going a 2-3 hour hike, to bring you guys even 30, 40, 50 minutes. Then you get the full experience, right? Versus 5-minute clip, and then you're like, oh, well, I'm not sure if I still want to go here. Like you said, I want to inspire you guys to come out here and try these hiking trails just like I have. And I try to explore every single one. So again, thank you very much. And I appreciate everyone that subscribes and likes and comments. And we'll see you on the next adventure.